What's going on, everybody? I am back with another Prizepicks MLB player props video. This one going to be breaking it down, giving you guys two picks to get you winning some money over here on Prizepicks in the MLB tonight, as always, for free. Coming off a pretty good week over in the VIP. I haven't been able to produce any content because I've been traveling, but I just want to mention, guys, if you are getting very serious, the grind never stops over there. Was able to hit for two nice big six mans recently on Friday the 14th and Tuesday the 18th. You can see on the screen there with a nice San Diego Padres stack with Charlie Morton rounding things off. And I had a nice little stack of Arizona and Texas on the right side. Turned 400 into 10,000 on each of those. And keep in mind, if you do become a KJK DFS VIP member, you do get access to all of my tickets as soon as I place them. So, of course, all the members cashed in as well. Do want to give some quick shout outs to them. Ed the Fared, G6006, and R Sasser joining the winning squad over there, and a whole lot more, honestly. It's been a while since I put out a video, so I don't want to be going too crazy on this intro as far as time is concerned. I want to get into these picks, but it has been a crazy good last week over there. Looking to keep it going, continuing to add more and more value. That is linked below in the description. If you are interested, it is patreon.com/KJK_DFS. I do offer lower tier packages if you want to get access to just one sport, one app, but I do offer Prizepicks and Underdog Fantasy for the lower packages. VIP, you get access to all my core plays, which is what I just discussed, but as well as my personal tickets as soon as I place them, and not just Prizepicks Underdog. You get Prizepicks Underdog Sleeper, Parlay Play, Thrive Fantasy, my VIP Play of the Day, and a whole lot more over there. If you're interested, if you have been watching my content and you haven't joined, if you're playing Prizepicks every single day, you're making a massive mistake. I've put a ton of work in over there, and it's been nice to be able to, provide value without having to put out a YouTube video every single day as well. So it gives me a nice little alternative if I am traveling or whatever the case may be, to still help people out. So let's get into the picks today, guys. If you enjoy, would be greatly appreciated if you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future content that I upload. It is free. It takes 2 seconds to do. It does really help me out, and I'll be helping you guys out with these videos for free all MLB season long. We got the WNBA going on as well. So let's talk about it. So really good slate today. We got a bunch of games. So we're looking at a bunch of different options. And I do have two for you that I do like. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 games. So the first game I'd like to discuss, though, is going to be this Tampa Bay Rays Miami Marlins game. This game has a 7.5 over-under. It's being played in the Trop, and it features a fantastic pitcher tonight in Mr. Tyler Glasnow. We get to take on a Miami squad. When we break down this matchup, I do think it's going to be a pretty good one for him here. Because Glasnow, over the last 30 days, rocking a 40.9% K rate to lefties, a 37% K rate to righties, only walking guys at a 4.5% clip to the left-handed side of the plate, 3.7 to the righty, so he's been dialed in. Was having some hard contact issues throughout the season for quite some time now against left-handed bats, but you can see over a 66 at-bat sample size recently, he's been really controlling that issue. And literally pretty much his only issue as of late has been a little bit of hard contact to the right-handed side of the plate. But overall, has been fantastic. The Miami Marlins squad hasn't exactly been the greatest outside of the power as of late, but the problem is when you're facing a high strikeout guy like a Glasnow, you're going to be having a lot of swings and misses if that's the case. You can see 28.8, 22.7, 32.8% K rate for the 2, 3, and 4 hitters in the Miami lineup. Then you go down through, and it starts to dip down a little bit, but that is the last 30-day sample size. If we look at the whole season, they're actually striking out at a higher clip than that. You can see a lot of red going on as far as the strikeout rate throughout the heart of this lineup and down through. And like I said, really the only ones that are concerning from like a hard contact issue is going to be Jesus Sanchez, Garrett Cooper, and Jorge Soler in the 2, 3, 4 spots for this Miami squad. So if he can just carve his way through these three, should have it easy going with the rest of the lineup. The Miami Marlins only have a 3 implied run total, and Tyler Glasnow gets to pitch in one of the best pitching environments in baseball tonight in the Trop in Tampa Bay. You can see Tropicana Field. Really good for pitching, not so friendly to opposing hitters. So these are all great things for Glasnow. There's good odds for him to go at least 6 or more innings. There's good odds for him to at least get 8 or more strikeouts. And with him being a -205 favorite, there's good odds for him to record the win. These are all going to be fantastic things for him to be able to have a great day on Prizepicks in the fantasy scoring format. You can make an argument for his Ks at 8.0, has cleared this in 1, 2, 3 of the last 5, pushed in 1. I just think there's more edge in the pitcher fantasy score for me personally. Is a heavy favorite. He's expected to be backed by this Tampa Bay Rays offense. And if he's able to get those bonuses, obviously that's going to rack up some fantasy points for him. in both the quality start and the win bonus. So we'll break down the fantasy scoring format for those of you that don't really know how this works. As far as pitchers are concerned, you're going to get 6 points for a win. That's if the pitcher goes 5 or more innings, exits the game with his team winning, and they don't give up the lead the rest of the way. They get that win. That's 6 points. Quality start's going to be if he goes 6 or more innings and allows 3 earned runs or less. You get -3 for every earned run he gives up, 3 points for every strikeout, and 1 for every out. So his odds are, saying he's going to get 8 strikeouts, essentially. He's going to go 6 or more innings. He's expected to not give up more than 2 runs maximum. If he does all those things, he gets the win bonus, the quality start. He should be able to stay over this 43.5 fantasy score prop line, and like his chances of doing so. So, pick number 1, we're going with the over 43.5 pitcher fantasy score here for Tyler Glasnow. Talked about it. One of the top talented arms in the entire league. He's in a great pitching environment in the Trop. Miami's really not a threatening lineup outside of those 3, and the 3 that do impact their lineup the most do have high strikeout rates, which is obviously a big issue when you're taking on a guy that's rocking pretty much a 40% K clip to each side. That's elite stuff. So, yeah, pick number 1, go with the over 43.5 pitcher fantasy score here for Tyler Glasnow. That will be pick number 1. And then pick number 2, we got another elite pitcher that I do want to go ahead and break down for you guys here on this slate today. So we'll talk about it in one of the later games here. And it is going to be Mr. Blake Snell, another guy that's been phenomenal all season long. Another guy that's a massive favorite on the slate tonight. He's a -275 favorite, taking on a Pittsburgh Pirates lineup that only has a 2.91 implied team total. And Blake Snell has been really good. Starting to show a little bit of that Blake Snell walk issues as of late. I will say that's the one negative thing you could say, but that's always been a case with Blake Snell. You just kind of take the good with the bad. But I can tell you there's a whole lot of good to be taken with the walk issue, with a 36.8% clip as far as K rates to lefties, a 33% K rate to righties. The hard contact stuff's been so good lately as well. 0.00 ISO to lefties over the last 19 at-bats, 0.049 ISO to righties over the last 97 at-bats. That's just ridiculously good, man. The only negative possible thing you could say about Blake Snell is he has been walking by. As you look at the last 30 days as far as this team and the Pittsburgh Pirates, though, they don't really walk the most. I mean, they're not exactly the most disciplined lineup. You're looking at Connor Joe, Carlos Santana, Henry Davis, and Eddie Rodriguez are the only ones that have been walking. Outside of that, there's a lot of swinging and missing going on, a lot of chasing. You can see the strikeout rates throughout this entire lineup are ridiculously high over the last 30 days. 57, 34, 33, 34, 23, 32% K rate as far as against left-handed pitching on the season. Top of the lineup has been better overall against that if we go to look at the season data, but the bottom's still terrible. So, being that it's hard contact stuff's good, shouldn't be an issue getting through the top of the lineup. Maybe not quite as much strikeouts, but then when you get down to the 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 guys, you can see those are where the strikeouts are really going to start adding up for Blake Snell really quickly in this matchup, I have a feeling. And he is expected to go 6 or more innings. Once again, the odds do favor that. On sportsbooks, he is a 275 favorite. He is an absolutely nasty K pitcher. And once again, we're looking at his odds, looking at him coming in around 8 strikeouts here tonight is what it's going to be implied. And if he's able to do all these things, similar to what we talked about with Tyler Glasnow, his team gives him that run support, he should be able to surpass his pitch fantasy score prop, which is at an even bigger discount at 41.5 fantasy score. So kind of expecting 2 similar performances from these guys. We're looking at 8+ strikeouts, 6 or more innings. Their team should get them run support. Both of their teams have high implied run totals. And I expect both these guys to be scoring, in the upper 40s as far as fantasy scores here tonight. They're both in the lower 40s, if not more. Hey, if they want to go out there and strike out 12 guys, that wouldn't hurt our feelings. It's just that there is some push equity on the strikeout prop, whereas on the pitcher fantasy squad prop, with them both being heavy favorites, I think they could each, push their K prop and surpass their pitcher fantasy score. So I do lean pitcher fantasy score on these 2 props, and I think I explained why. I do expect them to get the win bonus, the quality start bonus, go 6 or more innings. And if for some reason they do push at 8 strikeouts, I mean, they could even realistically get 7 strikeouts and still hit this fantasy score if they don't give up any runs. So that's kind of why I'm leaning pitcher fantasy score with these 2 guys. Think they're both in great spots. Think they both go out there and have a phenomenal performance tonight. For pick number 2, we're going with the over 41.5 pitcher fantasy score here for Blake Snell. And that will be my 2 picks to get you win some money over on Prizepicks in the MLB tonight, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future content that I upload. It is free. It takes 2 seconds to do. It does good to help me out, and I'll be helping you guys out with these videos for free all MLB season long. Once again, the premium content is linked below in the description. It is patreon.com/KJK_DFS. For those times that I'm not able to release videos, that's where you're going to get all my picks no matter what. And the community page I always share as well on the YouTube, so you can kind of see what's going on. We hit for the All-Star game on WNBA. We hit for the All-Star game on MLB too, so that was a nice little bonus as well over the break of some more winnings during those All-Star games. So, but anyways, it's all for me in this one, guys. You can use the promo code KJKDFS if you haven't signed up for Prizepicks and you can receive an instant match on your first deposit up to $100. Lock in these picks. Wishing you all the best of luck on your picks tonight in the MLB. And we will see you in the next one.